Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pathology. Hope you all are having a good Monday. My Monday was pretty chill, just went to work, and now we're here. That's basically all I did. I made lunch. That's something else I did. I had the Southwest soup from Costco, chicken tortilla soup from Costco. It was really good. I add chili seasoning to it and make it a little spicy, some habanero. I like it. And that's about what I did today.
Hi everyone, happy Monday, almost Tuesday. Hope your week is off to a good start. That just reminded me of the chili and soup cook-off at work. That is coming up next Thursday. Ooh. So I have to decide what I'm going to make for that because it's a competition. There's 3 categories: best tasting, best aroma. Interesting. I don't know about that category. Yeah. And then most creative name. So here are my 2 options. I'm either going to make white chicken chili or I'm going to make taco soup. I feel like, I don't know how many people are signing up for this, but I feel like maybe white chicken chili is more popular than taco soup.
Probably.
So maybe somebody else might make that, but it is so good. And I want to win. So like if that has more chance of winning, then I want to make that. But, taco soup is also good and kind of creative. Either way, if you have a creative title for either of those soups, please comment that down below. Or if you have a link to a recipe or you just want to type a recipe down for your favorite soup, I will also consider making that instead. I may need to test it out this weekend or something. Or later this week after I have class. Anyway, that's what's up with that. I had class tonight. We got out early. My professor was like, just please don't tell anyone that I'm letting you out early. I think someone really did scare him into thinking he cannot let the class out early. Because for several weeks at the beginning of the semester, he was like, I'm not letting you guys out early ever. Just so you know, that's the one thing they told me I cannot do. And we were all like, oh no, this is going to be horrible. Because as I've mentioned, he just talks a lot. And it's a kind of a boring topic. I mean, it's not that boring, but it's pretty dense material. It's like business law, legal things, ethics. That's a little more exciting. But he can talk for the whole time. Anyway, yeah, he's an attorney. So I guess attorneys know how to talk for long periods of time if needed. So yeah, my day was really busy. It went by fast. I had several meetings, lots of stuff going on. And then, of course, I had class. So on Mondays and Tuesdays, usually I'm eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner at work, which is kind of depressing, also just kind of funny because it's just the stage of life that I'm in. Mm-hmm. So that's what I did today. It was so gorgeous outside. The weather was perfect and beautiful. The high was 70, so it didn't really hardly even get up to 70. It was high 60s and sunny. So that was good. Yeah. And that's it. I got class again tomorrow night. And then Michael has class on Thursday. And then we're getting dinner with my family on Friday in my hometown. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday. So, what else? I was thinking of interesting soups you could make. You could do pho. Is that what it's called? That would be complicated, I think.
What's that?
I think it's Vietnamese soup, and it's kind of spicy. Or I guess it's however spicy you want to make it. So, but I think it is kind of complicated.
I wish instead of best aroma that they would have said like most unique soup.
Yeah, that sounds good. Is one most creative?
Most creative title.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
I just feel like it's going to be hard to judge the best aroma.
Yeah, especially with them all in the same room. And everything's just going to be smelling like chili and American soups. So, or like just your normal soups that you smell around this time of year. Yeah. Today I listened to, I think it was, Crime Junkies, Ashley Flowers podcast. She has a ton of different, or that media company has a ton of different podcasts. And one was Supernatural or Unknown. I think it's Supernatural. And they talked about this. I listened to this today. It was about Valiant Thor. And I don't know if this story is real. I mean, I have no idea. Maybe this was made up or not, but I don't think it is. But it probably is. Okay, all that to say, this guy named Valiant Thor apparently was like it's a rumor. An alien named Valiant Thor landed in Alexandria, Virginia, and you can listen to the podcast, but he like met with Ronald Reagan and all of this crazy stuff. And it's like, I don't know, just an interesting story. Obviously that probably didn't happen, but the Crime Junkies did a good job of explaining the story and the rumor of it. So that was one interesting one I listened to. So obviously it's supposed to just be interesting stories around this season. So, but yeah, they also have Full Body Chills, which is their Halloween podcast that I've been listening to. But I haven't listened to all of them, just some of them. So, but that's that.
I thought of something interesting that I learned in class tonight. So this week's theme topic of class was trusts and like antitrust laws. So, protecting competition within the marketplace. Anyway, just one interesting fact was Amazon has acquired like 120 something other companies like throughout Amazon's existence.
I feel like that's not that many.
It is. It's way more than maybe that was Google. No, I'm pretty sure it was Amazon had the most.
Yeah, totally.
It was way significantly more than Google or Facebook, like at least double of either of those. And it's just interesting how it goes like maybe not unquestioned, but unstopped by the commission and all that.
Yeah, that's definitely a messy topic that is very like, yeah, we were talking about, or I talked about this with Emily yesterday. I mean, if Amazon does have to legally break up because they're a monopoly, I just wonder if companies like Apple and a few other companies are kind of waiting for that to happen so they can, I guess, buy in to the products that they're losing. So, but part of me thinks it's going to be very complicated because, Jeff Bezos is the richest or second richest, always changing man in the world. So, and Amazon just makes so much profit. But yeah, it is crazy to think how much they have just completely changed the market. Wild.
Yeah.
They acquire companies in such bad ways. Like I know that they acquired Ring in a weird way. They acquired diapers.com in a weird way. Like they were making a ton of money and they just started rebranding, making diapers, and then they undercut diapers.com and put them out of business basically, or essentially.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
Interesting.
Well, so I used to sell on Amazon, and let's say you find a book that will sell like thousands of. And so you kind of risk buying $10,000 worth of that book. Like let's say it's a brand new New York best time seller. It's selling hundreds a day. Well, you sell it on Amazon for $20. Amazon will undercut you and lose the money. Even to like a small seller like me, they would undercut a product by $1 and they would just lose the dollar. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, dude, I mean, I never did that, but I had friends that would buy like a giant amount of books of one book, because that's how you really do well. You work with the publishing company, you buy that one book, you buy 1,000 cases of it, or however many, 1,000 books of it. It's crazy. If not more, maybe like, I know some people do like 10,000 of that book, and then Amazon just keeps undercutting you. So it's crazy. And they kind of have taken over the publishing world too. So,
Well, they did start out as a book store, right?
yeah, started selling books online. So, yeah, and a lot of people still do that. You can make a lot of money on Amazon selling books if you're smart with it. You just have to be in the area of a good book place, Goodwill or whatever. So I guess if you're a university professor, you know that. Like you have all these booksellers that come up to your office or contact the university and they're like, hey, can I look through your library? I'll pay you however much. And technically the professor isn't legally allowed to sell it, but they do because there's a lot of money in it because they get books for free. So, yeah. Anything else?
I won't bore you all with antitrust law information.
That's funny. Well, if you're still watching this, like Emily said, comment down below soup, or give us your best soup or chili recipe.
Yeah. Or just the name of your favorite soup, or a creative name for white chicken chili or taco soup.
There you go. I had that coconut curry soup from Costco, and it was really good.
I should just get some of that and dump it into a crock pot and act like I made it.
That's funny. I mean, it probably would work, but yeah, I guess worst case scenario.
They want us to bring the recipe that we used to post beside it, just in case anyone's allergic.
You could make Brunswick stew. Brunswick stew is it's not exactly always a Southern thing, but I think it mainly is. It's basically vegetable soup, but with chicken and beef.
It's an everything stew.
Kind of, yeah. But it was very popular in my hometown. They sold it, like it would be communities that would just sell it, be the fire department, churches around the area. Everyone, schools would do it. It's crazy. Okay, that's everything. We will see you tomorrow at Tuesday Tea Talk. And do you want to end it?
Yes. Thanks for joining us, and hope you have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you soon. If no one's told you this, you are loved, and this world's a better place because you are here. Bye.